Well, happy Sagittarius full moon. I am outside enjoying the beautiful Sunday weather, so you might hear some background noises, but I just felt honestly called to share what I was connecting with, specifically with not just this Sagittarius full moon, a rare super blue moon, but the full moon we also had earlier at the start of this month. That's what makes this Sag moon a super blue moon, because we had two full moons this month. That's a lot of energy. And I've been through the fucking ringer this month. I'm sure you have too. I wanted to be open, transparent, and connect with y'all on some of that. Tap into what you might be, connecting with also, and share some insights, share some perspective, some rituals as well to work with this energy, because it is pretty potent shit. Like June, July, August, even into September, it's going to be like there's some magical stuff meeting us. And so this month is a lot of energy of like cleansing, getting into the depths of some things, kind of tending to our roots. How ironic that I'm outside. But it's good shit. So there was something I was thinking about this morning. I sat outside, had my journal. I was drinking a nice icy cup of my charged Scorpio full moon water this morning, because it just felt symbolic of like a little ritual I needed to move through, and like to kind of close this cycle. You know what I mean? So I was thinking this morning, we're in a 1 year numerology in numerology, right? We finished the year of the snake, we finished a 9 year. It's now year of the fire horse, a number 1 year. Fresh starts, new beginnings. It's an initiation chapter. Now really think about a new start. New starts are not always easy. They tend to be a little bit uncomfortable, a lot of uncertainty, right? So I think to all of us, kind of leaning into a bit of grace while we are allowing the seeds of our new beginnings and our new paths, while those seeds are cracking open, lean into a little bit more grace. Do you know what I mean? And I guess like open up the perspective, widen your lens, let's say, of like what paths of our future is asking for us to have a bit more hope, a bit more faith, a bit more trust. Because if we can keep our eye on the prize and pay attention to that, we allow in more clarity. We allow ourselves to move through the tough shit, the hard lessons, and to welcome in the expansion, which is what this Sagittarius full moon is offering us. Expansion. It's ruled by Jupiter, planet of joy and abundance. It's adventure, right? So that could be inner adventure or external. It's a fun energy. It asks for a little whimsy, right? So how can we focus in on that? How can we welcome in the hope and the faith for our future? I want to add on to that, like new start energy, right? Because usually when we're starting something, we can be met with a lot of like bumps in the road, some friction, some agitation, some frustrations, because we're starting something new, or we're entering into, like I said, an initiation phase. That's not always comfortable. And sometimes the energy can be very radically eye opening. I've gone through this myself. And last week we had cosmically a little bit of influence that you might have tapped into. The start of last week, I believe it was Mars squared with Pluto. And so that brought us a lot of agitation. I talk about it on the Patreon in some way, shape, or form. I'm sure you moved through some type of conflict, agitation, somewhat of like an aggressive type of revelation or truth that was revealed that to me was fueling some of this full moon energy. It's like some of the shit that needed to be radically pushed to the surface so that we could meet this full moon with a little bit more honesty. I definitely went through this. I had a little bit of a medical scare last, I shouldn't say a little bit. I'm minimizing my own experiences. It was a radical scare, but I'm good. A lot was revealed to me, and I've got to make some adjustments and some shifts and some changes. But that has inspired a lot for me. So, which has also inspired me to share a little bit more. So, the Scorpio full moon, Scorpio energy loves to strip away, peel back those layers of camouflage of our emotional and energetic truths, right? Now that that rawness has been exposed, Sagittarius now is like, okay, the truth has been exposed. So, what do we do with these uncovered truths? With the uncovering of the truths, how can we celebrate our expansion, right? So, Sagittarius energy wants us to have fun, wants us to play, wants us to experience joy. And a lot of times we assume that we will only receive clarity if we analyze and reflect. Guilty. I do this a lot. But so often we actually receive clarity through play, through curiosity, through exploration. And that's the best type of lens to explore new expansion. Do you know where I'm going here? If we're meeting this new path, this expansion with more of that curiosity and that play, the joy, we will probably receive the clarity a lot more easier, but also in a way where it might land, it might meet us with a little bit more depth because we're meeting it with fun. I share so much more on this on the Patreon. I share some lazy, witchy rituals because Sagittarius likes to play more. So I was thinking, like, I'm really not in the mood for like structure, structured magic or like structured rituals. I want to play today, tomorrow, this week. So on the Patreon, I've gone into a bit more depth on what I've shared with you today in this video, and I've shared some rituals as well. Some things that I hope maybe you can use to, some prompts type things for your journaling or just, keeping in your thoughts while you are having fun and moving your body and exploring the world. We really are in a powerful current, a charge that has really swelled with this full moon that's been swelling all month. And so take some time to just reflect at what truths have been shown to you and how can you meet those truths to help fuel and ignite and inspire your future paths, to take some risks. That's a great time to take some risks, to try something new in allowing yourself to expand, open up your paths, your desires, your dreams. Please share with me in the comments how you're feeling under this full moon, how you've been feeling with both of these full moons. And hope you have some pockets and moments of peace and joy and play today, tomorrow, this week, and into June. Like, let's go.